Hello, everyone, and hello to our Flourish Your Beauty Life number 16. So I'm going to give it a moment for you all to come in. Hope that many of you can join since I am doing this especially for you in the evening and look forward to spending this time with you. So later on, when you're watching the replay, please go ahead and say hello, say where you're joining from and a little bit about you. So this way we get an idea of what is the purpose for you to be here on these Flourish Your Beauty Lives. What would you like to receive from me, from the lives? And also, what are you here to give to the world? As it's always this two-way interaction. So for all of you who are coming on live, hi, my friends, please go ahead and say hello. And if you're coming from my Flourish Your Beauty Facebook group and you haven't given StreamYard permission to see who you are, then I won't be able to see it in here in this interface. So then please go ahead, as you're sharing anything, please go ahead and say who it is. So this way I can address you and I can officially say hello to you. So hi. And of course, if you're coming from my Golden Lotus Center, then that's fine. So hi, I see hi Facebook user. So please let me know who is here with me so I can say hello. Oh, Jane, hi. Oh my goodness, so wonderful. I love how we're bridging time, space, and the time-space continuum, and we're able to tap into these different time zones and different energies and kind of come together for this moment here in this wave and this frequency. So in case you don't know me, so hi, my name is Silke, and I'm a master hypnotherapist, master healer, leading spiritual teacher, and mentor to women in fully expressed and soul-aligned living. And I am the founder of the Flourish Your Beauty movement, where we transcend the ordinary and we create magic from our highest expression. And this is all always within that energy of the sacred feminine. And it has truly become my dedication and my passion to show up, do this with you, and step into that higher space of devotion and what I am here to do. And part of my purpose is to, in this dedication, show up here on these lives. I began this journey about 2 months ago when that calling came so loud and so clear, where it was almost like this unshakable feeling of, okay, it's time you show up. It's time you show up live again on your pages, and it's time for you to step into the space. And because we all have a much greater mission here to do in this time, this space. We're all here for a much deeper purpose, and that's what I am here to fulfill in myself, and that's what I am here to activate in you. So with this, if you're all ready, so please continue to say hi as you're coming in, and who is here with me. So again, I can say hello to you. And with this, let's go ahead and rub our hands together for a moment before we light our candle. And then clap your hands. And then go ahead and open your hands like a W, finding your balance, feeling that tingling in your fingers from the activation. This is a clearing and activation both at the same time. And now also feeling that tingling as it comes in, as this energy does, as it comes in through source from these higher energies, higher frequencies, as you also connect in through Mother Earth, sending blessings in all directions, always. And giving thanks for this moment that we all get to share here together. And then when you're ready, go ahead and grab your candle, grab a lighter, grab matches if you have any, and we're going to go ahead and light our candle if you have one. If you don't, that's totally fine. Maybe you have mala beads or something else that you would like to use for this purpose. So as I am activating this flame, I'm also honoring this creation in this life that I have just activated here. And so I'm giving it a moment here to fulfill its life cycle for as much as possible here in the match before I set my candle down and send blessings through the candle as we all connect in through the candle. And again, this is about honoring always the energies. And then sometimes it goes out on its own. Sometimes I have to shake it out a little bit, and that's fine. And then if you have a candle, I imagine us all holding our candle together as we're connecting in through this beautiful sacred energy of the fire, as we connect into this higher purpose now, this higher vision that we are all holding together, that we're all activating together now, here, now, always. And then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and place your candle down. I'm going to put mine over here. I just have to remember later on to put the candle out. Let me move it a little bit so it can be seen. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we are meeting here now. We're landing here together on episode number 16 of these Flourish Your Beauty lives. And this is about tapping into your passion. Because in the end, our passion is what drives us, and this is everything. It is part of this path of devotion because it is part of our creation, our unique expression that we are all here to do and to fulfill. This is what your soul came in for. And today there's a magical day because we have Hanuman Jayanti. And Hanuman, when you read up on Hanuman, it is really all about that path of devotion and dedication and that energy that we all have, that power and those resources that we have within us. And so on this day, it is truly special to come together. And even later on, if you're tapping into the replay later, then same thing, you're coming right back into this energy anytime that you watch this, into this moment, in this time, specifically right now, with this beautiful energy where we can tap into so beautifully into that energy of our passions and our devotion within it. So with this now, go ahead and bring your hands together in this prayer position, which is also called the Gasho position, in front of your high heart, which is that center between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. And simply find your place of alignment for a moment. As you're touching your fingers together, you realize that now you're closing that circuit and you're bringing that wholeness and completion to yourself in this moment, uniting the two into one, into oneness, into unity. So if you still have your eyes open, that's totally fine, or you may have already closed your eyes. Whatever feels right to you in this moment. It is helpful now as you simply place your focus on your fingers, maybe rock back and forth for a moment, sideways, find your center, find your alignment within yourself, within your energy in this moment, as you're focusing all of your attention simply in that space of quiet right now on your fingers. And then just take a couple of just easy breaths, just in and out, just naturally let it flow for a moment. Landing here now in this present moment, no matter what came before or will come after, the only thing that truly matters is just here and now and being present here together. Beautiful. And then you can bring your hands in a cross together over the space of the high heart, which is truly our soul center. This is a higher frequency than the heart chakra. It is a higher frequency than most of the chakras in our body. It is one of those transcendent chakras that we want to tap into always, as it immediately brings us in alignment with source energy, with our own soul path, our own destiny. And in this moment now, if you haven't closed your eyes, I recommend you go ahead and close your eyes, feeling into that energy of your own beingness for a moment, into your own quiet. And think for a moment just what that means for you when you allow your passions to shine. What does that represent for you? What does the word passion mean for you? Knowing that your passion is that fuel that ignites your spirit and propels you forward. So this is not just about following your dreams. It is much bigger than that. When you are in alignment with your passions and you allow your passions to thrive within you, then you're creating that life in alignment with your highest purpose, and you unlock your full potential in your being. And as you feel once more, you might feel the warmth now of your hands over that area. Just breathe into that for a moment, and you can either leave your hands here or also maybe set them down, whatever is most comfortable for you. And with your eyes closed, let's do a couple of moments of breathing. We're going to do the 4-4-8-4 rhythm. So that means 4 counts in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold for 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let it all go. Exhale for 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let it all go before you pause for a moment, before another inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go ahead and just breathe back in. Breathe in fresh energy, new information into your cellular structure, a new higher intention. Set an intention with every in-breath. Set an intention with the pause. Set an intention of release and letting go in the exhale. And then set an intention for yourself in that pause in between before you breathe in again. And as I'm doing this together with you, now we're going to do a couple of rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue if you like a couple more times. This is your time, your space. I'm only the one who's guiding you through this experience, but feel whatever feels right for you always. Following your own rhythm, your own unique breath that feels good for you. And as you're doing this, I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions, a couple of affirmations within this idea of tapping into your passion. As I align with my passion, I tap into a wellspring of creativity and inspiration that fuels my journey. I'm worthy of following what ignites me, and I create a reality that aligns with my highest purpose. I am worthy of following my divine spark, my passion within me, leading me toward my highest potential and fulfillment. I honor that creative fire within me, that sacred calling, dedicating myself to my path of self-mastery. I create space within my field for the infinite possibilities of the universe, knowing that doors open when I align with my soul's purpose. My passion empowers me to boldly express my unique gifts and talents, knowing that my wholeness is needed in the world. I now step forward in my truth, knowing that this is the pathway toward my highest expression. And then for a moment, allow this to land. Allow it to land. Everything that resonates for you, allow that to land in every cell, in every muscle, fiber, tissue of your body. Let it inform you of these new structures, this new higher elevation that you are now creating within it as you take a couple of deep breaths in and out, feeling your field filled with this energy as you now expand your field out. And let this land and let it ripple out into all spaces and all places, opening those doors for yourself, knowing that this is your divine purpose and your nature, and this is who you are meant to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there for you. And simply feel your field expanding and feel this to land in every nook and corner and everywhere where it's meant to. And with it also send out this wave of information and this deep love for all of creation, raising the frequency of the all, knowing that we're always here for our own unique purpose, as well as for the purpose of all of creation. That because you're here, you're always an expansion of it. And the more you expand, the more everything else can also expand. You also, through your expansion, give permission for everything else to shine brighter. Beautiful. We're going to give one more moment of just this beautiful and quiet space of rippling out. Feel what that feels like in your energy when you declare that you now live from your passion and that you don't allow anything to hold you back, because this is your divine right. And then slowly begin to bring your energy back to you, feeling that shift and change within you, feeling that next level of this higher frequency, this higher octave that we together, as this beautiful melody, just created amongst each other. Coming back now, put your hands one more time over your soul center, breathing all of the beauty that you just accumulated into that area, deepening your connection to yourself, to your own unique devotional path. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Coming back, welcome back, hello. And I'll give it a few minutes here for you to share if there's anything you'd like to share, and also to wind down from this, coming back fully present here. And if you haven't watched the last Facebook Live, by the way, that really precedes this one here, I encourage you to watch it, because it was all about permission to shine. So these two really work together beautiful in unison. So it's really super helpful to watch both of them and have them on replay and watch them over and over as many times as it takes for your field to fully say, there it is. Yes, absolutely. I am so ready for this and I am doing it. And we all always have different levels, throughout our time, depending on what's going on around us. And eventually we're always stepping more and more now into that space of wholeness, where we're so centered and we're so fully in our own ground of beingness, where things affect us less and less. Eventually we are it, and we can send this wave out regardless of what's going on around us. And that's the purpose. So Jane, my friend, thank you so much for being here, by the way. So let me see. Oh, I am so grateful that you made it here from Japan. Thank you. It's so amazing how the timelines match up. That's wonderful. And hello, please tell me who this is. I'd love to say hi to whoever is here with me. Oh. And so much gratitude for all of you who could make it on live. Gratitude for all of you who will be watching the replay later. And again, please say replay later when you're watching it. And let's see a couple of things. So the next one will be Tuesday, the 11th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I will also, Robin, oh, hi. Thank you for making it. And I am also creating from these lives, together with my friend Jane, a public podcast, by the way, that is going to be called Flourish Your Beauty show. And I have my private podcast that I renamed Inner Sanctum recently. And so the public one will become Flourish Your Beauty Show, which will incorporate these lives and some things from my private podcast as well, and maybe a couple other treats for you also. So I'm super excited. It will debut with a trailer on the 11th, and then we're going to go live on the 17th. So I declared it now, so it's so. So let's see, is there anything else on my end? I feel like these are the most important things, so definitely make sure you tap into the previous one. If you haven't yet, you'll find it here on the page. You'll find it in my Flourish Your Beauty Facebook group as well. And as always, it's such an honor to be here with you. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you for your help. So, and it's so my pleasure to be on this devotional path. And we all need to lift each other up and do this together, because none of us should be doing this in isolation. It takes all of us to come together for this and for many other things, and to share this time and space and elevate the world into these next higher frequencies that we're here to do. With this, namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your evening or day. And thank you for being here with me. It's an honor and a pleasure. Namaste.